everyone. I am Trinell, and welcome to Mission So Possible, the little channel that, again, watches me try to create costumes and cosplay and stuff and everything that goes with it. Anywho, let's just get down to it. I just seem to be drawn to villains, and I'm going to embrace my dark side. So with that, today's mission is Mission Twi'lek Sith. Twi'leks are in the Star Wars universe. They got the long little leku and they're really cool. The first Twi'lek I ever did was Ayla Secura. She's blue, she was a Jedi, and she kind of ate it during Order 66. And then several thousand years ago, I decided I wanted to do a red Twi'lek. And I wanted to do Darth Talon. She's a Sith, and she's red. But I just knew, like, if I tried to do all the tattoos and stuff, it would just drive myself to madness. So I'm like, just a red Sith. And this has been in the works for a while. And last year, when the pandemic was just, starting, I ordered a lot of stuff, especially from Tandy Leather, because I was going to make the Sith belt. I was ready. I was going to spend the whole pandemic to make this costume. Did not happen. But we're doing it now, so let's get ready. Don't you dare. Initially, when I came up with the idea to do a Twi'lek Sith, it was going to be a very simple costume. My main objective was not to have to paint my entire body. So I decided I was going to wear a black leotard, turtleneck, don't even have to mess with the necks, long sleeve. I also wanted to make sure I had a little snap at the crotch, little crotch snap, so whenever I have to go tinkle, it wouldn't be a struggle bus trying to get everything off. So that's all it was going to be, just a leotard, some red stockings, boom. But then I just thought, I want to add this and this and this, and now it became a thing. And because I have no sketching abilities whatsoever, most of the ideas trapped up in an old noodle. So in lieu of sketching, I figured I would do the parts of my mock-up, what I'm gonna do. So as you can see, I have the leotard. Wasn't gonna sew that. Again, it was supposed to be easy in the beginning. And then I'm going to do a corseted belt, suck it in. And one of the main problems that I've been having is I knew I wanted a hood, and it had to be a big enough hood to cover the leku. And also, I didn't want a bolero. I just wanted a hood, and I didn't think that was a thing. But after this, there was like many months, weeks, years. I don't know. Pandemic, time means nothing anymore. So I think it was yesterday. And again, I don't have much time. I knew about this for a long time that I was going to do this. And then I decided I want to do it for May 4th. And then I still had a lot of time. And now it is April 30th. And I haven't really sewed anything. So, yay. Anywho, so a couple of days ago, I was just looking on Google Images and Etsy and whatever. And I saw, I started finding things called festival hoods and blah, blah, blah. So I did find this hood idea where it's just basically a hood with string, and you can just tie it around it, and it's just a hood that's like tied around your body. Boom, yes. And then I remembered, and then I was like, what hood pattern? I need to come up with a hood pattern. Hood patterns are so easy, but I need to be spoon-fed. And then I remembered, ooh, I have a pattern for a Jedi robe that I didn't complete. And it has a big-ass hood. So here was when I was working on the Jedi robe. And I just wanted to make sure that the hood would be big enough for the leku, and it would be, and it's going to give me the look that I wanted. Oh God, every time my stomach starts growling. Maybe because I haven't eaten today, and it is 1 o'clock. Under a deadline and starving is the foundation of my success. Next up, just got to cut this in my fashion fabric, and away we go. Please excuse what's going on here in the back of my neck with those little patches. My neck was hurting. I don't know why. It wasn't from sewing because I really hadn't done anything. So yeah, got the hood. I've been working on my hood. Let's see. Because the girls in the hood are always nerd. Absolutely not. And also, it should have been the girls in the hood are always Sith, but you know. Uh, like I said before, a hood pattern is very easy. It's from a pattern I got from a Jedi cloak. It's just basically this, no biggie. I have two layers. It's this black. I got this from the African fabric store that I go to in New York. And again, I cannot get them letters right. AKN, maybe? Inside is the red cotton sateen. I got a couple of days before May the 4th. Be with you. So progress has been made. Still behind, but progress nonetheless. And also, if I don't make it by May the 4th, that's fine. You know, just gonna try to be zen about it. Okay, so far, I've made my little Leku Lumaflugels, and that's the proper name. I need to cut the holes and buy Velcro. Turns out I didn't have a sew-on Velcro. I usually have all kinds of stuff like that. So got that. Got the hood. Love this big old hood. I gotta take some of the basting stitches because right there, that ain't cute. I have gotten the little flounces. Basically, it's just like a baby circle skirt. Once I finish the corset, which is, I need to apply the boning to it. That will be, I'm going to kind of tack it to the underside of the corset. So if I want to use that corset for something else and not a Sith, I can just easily take that off. I'm going to cut this piece in faux leather and fringe it, and it will rest underneath the corset. And so it's going to have like these fringe things in the front and in the back. I really like that idea. I was very proud of myself. Oh, so clever, she thought. You know who else has a leather fringe loincloth? Darth Talon. Here I am making my Sith belt. I got the leather belting from Tandy Leather, punching those holes. And now I'm trying to center the smaller, thinner belt on the main belt, trying to measure out the proper distance for the holes, which I will place, I believe they're called Chicago screws, those things, I'm not sure. And I'm using those screws to fasten the narrow belt to the thicker main belt. I believe the thick belt is about 2 inches and the thinner belt is 3¼ inches. Here I am making the belt a little fancier, nicer, and cleaning up the edges with tools I can't remember the name of. You're welcome. These are nylon mesh gloves, and I'm gluing fake fingernails to them as opposed to real ones, because that would be weird. Okay, I was doing great. Still slightly behind, kind of. By this time, it is May 4th. But this is in the morning, and all I had to do was rewire my lightsaber, which I was sort of confident about. And then things took a turn. Just watch. I was cutting the ears out of my Leku because I didn't want the pressure on. It starts hurting after a while, and I'm on the Twi'lek Sith around the world, which is a wonderful Facebook group. So, you know, they cut little ear flaps. Anyway, long story short, I cut wrong. I don't know what I did, and the Facebook group, and they had some suggestions. So I'm about to go to Ace Hardware to try to fix this. Oh God. I actually didn't go to Ace. I went to this place, I think it was Reynolds, I can't remember. But they sold Silpoxy locally, which was the product that was being recommended on the Facebook group. So I don't have pictures of me trying to fix it or any video footage because I was just like, oddly not panicking. When I ripped it, I actually started to giggle because I think my brain was just overloading. But I do have a picture of the mending. It's not cute, but good enough for government work. The headpiece didn't cover the scar. So what I did, I just got a piece of stretch pleather and made basically a tube that went over the leku that covered the seam, and then I put my regular headband on it, and it kind of worked. Yay! On to the Saber. Before I ripped my leku, if you would ask me what's the one thing that I was hesitant to do, it was to solder and rewire my lightsaber. Now they're just kind of neck and neck. The leku and the lightsaber is the source of major stress for me. So as you see here, or maybe not because the light, I have a blue lightsaber. I bought it when I was cosplaying Ayla Sakura, and it gave me the option of having a quick disconnect to change, like easily change the color of my saber. And at the time I was like, whatever, I'll just, whatever Jedi I cosplay, they'll just be blue and blah, blah, blah. And I don't need that. And why spend the extra money? Well, now here we are. I want to be a Sith and I want a red saber. So what I have to do is, because my saber is not quick disconnect, it is hardwired. Hi. It is hardwired as red. So what I need to do is hold for show. This is the blue lighting module. You see, it's all just in there, in it to win it. This is the red module they sent me. And you see they have these connectors. So what I need to do is cut this and solder these onto this. And then whenever I want to change them out, if I buy some more, I can change it out with that. And then, it's making so much sense, I have to add more little clicker-do-flugels to this one, so I can connect it back. So, yeah, I'm not going to film me soldering because there's probably going to be a lot of cussing. And I don't know what I'm doing. So, actually, more reason to actually film it. So, yeah, I'll film when I start soldering, maybe. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm breaking some sort of electrical violations here. So what I'm doing is making this blue light a quick disconnect, because I ordered a red, and a red came with all the wiring, and this is what I originally ordered when it was just a blue saber. So I'm going to add the quick disconnect to that. I twisted the wires together. Right? They say you got to tin it. Get the party started. Gonna let that dry, and then I'll move the heat shrink wrappy thingy on top of that, hit it with a heat gun, and off to 2 more. All right. When I come back, hopefully they all work. All right. The moment of truth. I did it! And with all that, I was actually done with my costume on May 5th, so it could have been Revenge of the 5th, but I was so tired. I had no desire to get in that makeup and take pictures, so I actually did it on May the 6th, and you know, people do say that it should be Revenge of the 6th, but at any rate, here it is. That is the walk of someone who is up to no good. Little saber action there. All in all, I am really pleased with this cosplay. Check out those contacts. And look, yay, the hood fits. Over my leku, the leku are from Twi'lek Pam. She does great work. These are the longs. And the little flounces. I love that detail with the red underneath. Who's a sassy Sith? Close up of my belts and my gloves. Real talk, I'm gonna have to redo those. one final shot. Bye. I am really proud of this project. It's one of those bucket list cosplays I've had, although I feel like all my cosplays are a bucket list cosplay. But you know, it came out how I wanted it. I was faced with a terrible obstacle of ripping my leku, and I didn't fall apart. I fixed it, and it was fine. So those are me being zen about cosplay is a big step for me. Although I wasn't on any con time crunch, like this event is happening in 2 days and I need to get this done. So that might affect how I spiral. But yeah, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm already planning my next thing. Bye.